Hi and welcome to this Key Learning Initiative video. Today's topic is transformations, but specifically translations, with an introduction to formulae. So let's get going. Our first example is translate point A 3 units down and 1 unit to the left. Now we have point A on our Cartesian plane, and let's do it quickly. If you remember from the first video, it's exactly the same question. So 3 units down, 1 to the left should be over there. Can you see A prime, 3 units down and 1 to the left? But now we want to work with a formula. We can do it visually, but let's see mathematically. Alright, so if I look at my x value first, from A to A prime, can you see that for A it's 3 and for A prime it's 2? So what's happening? Basically we're subtracting 1 from the x value of A to get A prime. So the way we write that is x prime is equal to the x value minus 1. Okay, let's put our x value there, and now we're going to look at our y value. What's happening with our y value? Well, at point A our y value is 2, and at point A prime our y value is negative 1. And can you see it's getting less by 3, or we subtract 3? So our y prime equals y minus 3. In other words, the y value of A prime is equal to the y value of A minus 3. Let's put that over to the side. So now we need to write down the full formula for our translation. So our translation of our x and our y value equals x minus 1 and y minus 3. Have a quick look where I get these values from. My x prime and my y prime I've worked out previously, and I can see them on the right hand side of the screen, and I just fill them in. Let's look at another example. Translate point B 4 units up and 3 units to the right. Now point B is plotted for you, and on the right hand side you can see the coordinates of point B. Now if we want to translate it 4 units up and 3 units to the right, hopefully you can see that that is where B prime will be. B prime is 2, 1. 2 units on our x and 1 on our y. And now we need to figure out mathematically what we're doing. So as in the first example, we look at the x first. What is happening with our x value? Can you see it's going from negative 1 to 2? Now to go from negative 1 to 2, we have to add 3. Negative 1 plus 3 gives you 2. And so in our formula, x prime is equal to x plus 3. Let's move that off to the side, and now we're going to work with our y value. So what is happening with our y value? Well, the y value for B is negative 3, and for B prime is positive 1. So how do I get from negative 3 to positive 1? Hopefully you can see that you add 4. Negative 3 plus 4 gives you 1. And so that's my formula for my y prime. Now let's write it in full. X prime y prime equals x plus 3 y plus 4. So to remember, moving to the left, you subtract from the x. Moving to the right, you add to your x, or your x value. When you move down, you subtract from your y value. And when you move up, you add to your y value. Remember those four. They're very important whenever you're writing your mathematical formula for translations. These are what you have to remember. So thank you for watching this Key Learning Initiative video on transformations, specifically translations with the introduction to formula. Please join my channel, subscribe if you haven't subscribed yet, but otherwise if you could like and share so that more and more people can watch these videos. I hope these two examples have been helpful. Good luck.